Hey everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Season 3, Episode 10 of The Big Bang Theory, an episode titled The Gorilla Experiment. This one is pretty significant as it introduces a character who becomes hugely important to the show, gives us a classic Sheldon teaching moment, and features some hilariously relatable relationship awkwardness. If you're short on time but want the rundown, stick around. The episode kicks off with Howard bringing his new girlfriend, Bernadette, to the apartment for the usual gang dinner. Bernadette is a sweet, slightly timid microbiologist, and she's immediately thrown into the deep end of the group's unique dynamics. We see her navigating Sheldon's strict rules, particularly his sacred spot on the couch, and gently deflecting Howard's attempts to make her use street cred phrases like faux shizzle to my nerdizzles. It's an initially awkward but ultimately successful introduction for a character who quickly finds her place among them. Seeing how Bernadette easily connects with Howard by showing interest in his work, Penny decides she wants to understand what Leonard does as an experimental physicist. Naturally, she turns to the most qualified and arguably least suitable teacher, Sheldon Cooper. Penny asks Sheldon to teach her physics, which he agrees to, but not without framing it as a scientific experiment, Project Gorilla, comparing Penny's learning potential to that of a highly intelligent ape. What follows is a classic Sheldon teaching attempt. He starts with ancient Greek philosophy, dives into complex equations, gets easily frustrated by Penny's lack of understanding, and eventually makes her cry by questioning her intelligence. Penny ultimately gives up, deciding she just wants to know what Leonard does, not how he does it, and certainly not the history of physics since Aristotle. In a related but separate plotline, Bernadette expresses interest in visiting Leonard's lab to see his electron accelerator. This immediately triggers Howard's deeply insecure side. He confronts Leonard, accusing him of trying to steal Bernadette with his fancy lab equipment. Howard is hilariously transparent in his jealousy, which Bernadette witnesses. When she visits the lab, Howard tries to apologize for his possessive behavior, admitting his insecurities. Bernadette finds his awkward apology endearing, and their connection deepens despite Howard's slightly ridiculous display. Back in the apartment during another meal, Penny brings up Leonard's work. Despite her disastrous physics lesson with Sheldon, she manages to recall and use one term, phase shift, that vaguely relates to what Leonard does. This small effort genuinely impresses Leonard and makes him feel like she's trying to understand his world, which was her original goal. It's a sweet moment that highlights the importance of effort and connection over truly grasping complex scientific concepts. The Gorilla Experiment is a memorable episode for introducing Bernadette, showcasing Sheldon's unique inability to simplify and exploring Howard's insecurities. While Penny didn't become a physicist, her attempt to understand Leonard ultimately strengthened their bond. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next recap.